Hello and welcome. Uh, yes, I'm back, and normally I'll talk do reviews of shows like The World's End Harem, which it didn't come out yet, and My Dress Up Darling, which is one of those talked about shows right now this winter. And considering the fact Maureen is taking Best Waifu this winter, but I want to talk about one category, and it's one thing that my friends always argue about, and I'm sure you and your rest of your friends has been going on and off in this argument. Fan service. Now, this is me from the bottom of my heart. Address this to other people. Spread it around what I'm gonna say. I'm defending fan service. Make no mistake. I'm defending fan service. Now, here's the thing. When I say I'm defending fan service, we have to go back way back to like why fan service is it a big deal? Is it not a big deal? We have to think about that. So here's the thing. Fan service is good for anime. It's not bad. Fan service is good. See, when you look at fan service, you think to yourself, it takes away the boundaries of anime as a whole just because of what it appears. When you look at fan service, it's giving people what they want. You're giving the people what they want. You're gonna give it to them regardless. See, with fan service, it could be good. It could be a low quality, mid or high quality, D tier, S tier quality. It doesn't matter. As long as the storyline stays intact, that's fine. So, I'll give you an example. One of the most iconic DVDs I have is here. Shin Mono Testament. Now, we ask ourselves this. Is Shin Mono Testament a prime example of like, oh, it takes away the anime, I ain't watching this. So the fuck what? It doesn't. It doesn't. Now, again, we're talking about fan service, and it has this whole sexuality standpoint, showing all the features. Just because a show like this shows all those features, that doesn't stop you from like, it stops people from like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna watch. I got fan service. So the fuck what? Every show that we've watched is bound to have fan service. Love it, hate it, doesn't matter. You're bound to have fan service. I'll give you more example. Here's one of my personal favorites. Domestic Girlfriend. Now, here's the thing. Domestic Girlfriend does have fan service. Okay. But does it take away the storyline about the guy who literally slept with Ruri, Team Ruri for sure, Team Ruri for life, and immediately he finds out that the girl he slept with and the girl he had a crush on, boom, right in the face, are now his stepsisters. So now he's thinking about Domestic Girlfriend as a whole. Great chapter, great storyline, by the way. I love Domestic Girlfriend. But still, it doesn't take this away the storyline of the life, of the love that he has for Hina and all that stuff. So you kind of like looking at it like, okay, I see where the storyline is going. Even though it has fan service, it's still there. You see, that's my point. Now, one of the most shows that isn't getting nominated, Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Now, I didn't get, I'm waiting for Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid S to come out, and I'm looking forward to that. But Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid got fan service. Does it take away the storyline behind it? Hell no, it doesn't. Harukana Receive. Yes, it's beach volleyball. Yes, it show all of it. Does it take away the storyline between the cousin between Haruka and Kanata? No, it doesn't. Prison School. One of the most fan service shows that everybody have seen. Does this take away the anime? The storyline, the concept of all of this? Hell no. Monster Misune. Everyday Life with Monster Girls. Yeah, it has fan service because half human, half monster. Half human, half monster girls. You know, half monster, half human. I get that. But that's the fantasy life that we all like. Half snakes girl, harpy, Centauria, Sue, Arachnia, But the point is, does it take away the storyline about a guy living with 6 monster girls? 7 if you count Lala. And then, trying to get this interspecies relationship intact by the governments and whatnot. If you read the manga, there's more to this than meets the eye. Now, this is my religion, and I cherish this with my life. High School of the Dead. Now, the thing about High School of the Dead, yes, it is one of those fan service animes. But here's where I get a little frustrated on a lot of people. Some people look at fan service shows like High School of the Dead and don't give a flying fuck about this show or any anime that has fan service. Here's the thing, guys. What's the point of watching anime if you're gonna know if you would like it has fan service? What you think was gonna happen? What do you think was gonna happen? Like, oh, hey, I'm not gonna watch it because it has fan service. So what? I mean, it's not taking away the storyline of a show. If Mecha, hell, I'll slide one in. Mecha, slice of life, shonen, comedy, it doesn't matter. Ecchi, like when they think of fan service, the first thing that comes to people's mind is harem echiness. And then when they think of harem echiness, that equals fan service. Okay, but does it take away the storyline of a harem anime? No. To Love Ru kept the storyline going with that one. Sekirei kept the storyline going. Friesen, Ikitosen, Makin Ki, Shimano Testament. I could go on and on about these harem animes. Even though they have the etchiness there, it's still there. You want to talk about etchiness? That etchy showed that Jobless Reincarnation had etchy moments. Does that take away the storyline of the Jobless Reincarnation? No. It's there. Sword Art Online. One of the finest isekais animes of all time there. It has fan service. Does it take away the anime storyline and plots and whatnot? No, because it's there. So again, let me go back to High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead does have fan service. But as a fan of High School of the Dead, I'm watching it as the life of Takeshi and the rest of his friends going through a zombie apocalyptic world. Forget that it has fan service. I'm just looking at it from a zombie apocalyptic thing, because when it comes to zombie animes and zombie movies or series, I don't care about the fan service. Even though it's there. It's just there to give us what we want. It's there for us to laugh. It's there for us to get the oogly eye, like, whoa. But aside from that, we're just looking at it from, like, just watching the storyline as it's nothing. Now, one other prime example, and I'm defending this show. This show, I've watched this more times than ever. I'm still reading the light novel series, and it still goes on. Redo of Healer. This was one of the shows that I'm defending this because of how great this is. And I did my YouTube video about Redo of Healer is a masterpiece. The thing about Redo of Healer is that, yes, it had a rape scene. Yes, it had a moment when she had Stockholm Syndrome. I get it. And yes, it has fan service. I get all of that. But guys, let's not front. Let's not say just because it got fan service, we're going to throw it out. No. People are missing the point of this show. We're talking about a guy who gone through so much in his 4 years that he went back in time to redo everything that happened in his life to get revenge on the people that's made him suffer, that made him who he is. So you have to understand you have to understand that he's doing this for us. And I like the healing hero. I like her. He's doing things that some of us probably be thinking we would have done the same damn thing. So when I look at Redo of Healer over again, sure it has sex scenes and all that stuff, but it doesn't. But even though it's fan service, it's still, the storyline is still about a guy who going on a revenge tour to get back at the people that fucked up his life. And that's what Redo of Healer does. Okay. Now, another example of fan service that I'm defending is like, even in shonen, we're going to have fan service. I mean, Naruto got fan service. That don't take away the storyline. One Piece got fan service. They don't take away the storyline of One Piece. Bleach. Bleach is a prime example. Because again, when people think of fan service, all they think of is the following thing. A filler/beach episode. A good-looking character showing off their boobs and ass. Okay, that's Orihime, Rangiku, or Nell, or Annabelle. Anything like that particularly. Or Yoriichi. Because when Yoriichi came out in her first debut when she was a cat, and when she transformed to like a naked woman, it was like fan service. But that's okay. You know what I mean? But the point is, when people think of fan service, they think of a filler beach episode or good-looking character or anything like that. Regardless of what it is, it's there. Fairy Tail has fan service. Does it take away the storyline and the plot of everything? See, the thing is, people are saying people are saying that with fan service takes away the plot. It takes away the storyline. It takes away everything and just watches one big old hentai. No. Hell, I'll go on a limb here. Hentai even with hentai series, their storyline is still there. It ain't like it's full sex, no. But my point is, the reason I'm defending fan service is good or bad, low quality or high quality. It doesn't matter what genre it is. We're bound to have fan service, good or bad quality. And if you can't handle a simple scene where a girl take off her shirt, or when she takes off her pants, anything like that, you can't handle anime. You can't handle a simple anime, regardless of what it has. Now, I will say this. Not every anime is gonna have fan service. Let's just call it out here. Not every anime is gonna have a fan service. But what I'm saying is, like, regardless. Oh, and by the way, Fire Force got fan service. Doesn't take away the storyline of Fire Force, even though the Fire Force is coming to an end, which, by the way, is doing good. But back to what I was saying. Just because fan service is there, let's not say I'm gonna drop the series because of that. No, that's not where I'm going with this. The reason I'm defending fan service is like I said, fan service is giving people what they want. And if they bring it to us, it's not gonna affect people. It's not. Anime will have fan service. Good quality, low quality, high quality, doesn't matter. As long as if they give us a good plot and the storyline is still connected, if the storyline is still connecting and the plot is still going, then that's okay. That's okay. So like I said, I have nothing against fan service. In fact, like I said before in my video earlier, I'm defending fan service. And for people who can't handle a simple, small little scene of a fan service, a small little scene, despite the genre or whatever, then don't watch anime. Then don't. That's all I'm trying to say. But like I said before, and I say it from the bottom of my heart, we're bound to have fan service, and I don't care what type it is, as long as you give me a good storyline, a good plot about a plot thing, something, as long as it's there, even with its fan service. But it's like I said, plot, storyline, characters, I love and hate, regardless, we're gonna have them. So thank you for watching my video about fan service, and like I said, I'm defending fan service. So thank you. And when World's End Harem comes out, and My Dress Up Darling, those are 2 reviews I'm doing. And if there's any other shows you guys want me to do that came out this year, let me know and I'll get started. So thank you for watching my defending video on the fan service. Fan service, unite!